Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can probably tell, I look a little bit tired and I have my base on. Because today I thought that it would be fun doing a review of the Linda Hallberg's Infinity palette and also show you how I use it. So I've already put down my base, and for today's primer I used the Milk Makeup Blur Stick, and on top of that I used my trusty foundation from Decay. So here's how the palette looks like, and I'm going to start off with doing my eyebrows. So I'm going to take this shade first, which is called Cigar, on my angled brush and start to fill in my brows. There has been many videos on this palette already, but I got a request saying that I should do a video about it, so that's why I'm doing it. Linda Hallberg is, as you probably already know, a Swedish makeup artist and blogger and YouTuber, and she created this line by herself, and this palette is meant to be used all over your face and not just as a contour palette or a specific area, so I think that's really smart. Once I have taken the shade Cigar, I'm going in with the orangey brown shade called Swiggy, and I just tap my brush once and then tap it off because this is like really pigmented, and then I just take a little bit through the beginning of my brows to make them a little bit more redder, because I have quite red hair right now, as you probably can tell. The sun is out today, actually. It's really amazing, and I'm alone home, so I thought that filming would be a great idea. Okay, so that's my brows done. That will have to do. And then I used this palette for contour, and then I'm going in with Cigar again, which was the cool tone shade. At first I thought the shades were a little bit powdery and had a lot of kick up, but now that I've gotten used to the palette more, there are still some kick up, but I think it's good anyway. So that's my contour done. Then for bronzer I'm going to mix Swiggy and Cigar and a little bit of that light shade called Maffei, because these are all really pigmented, and the Swiggy shade is a bit too warm toned for me. As you can see there, it got a little bit messy, but these are really easy to blend. I have lightly bronzed up my forehead, and I think that will do. In this palette there are two shades that we can call blush shades, and it's Andromeda and Pinwheel. So I'm going to take the pinker shade of these, which is Pinwheel, and use as a blush. I don't know if the camera picks that up, but it's a really gorgeous shade. And in the palette there are two highlighting shades, which is Virgio and Milky Way, one with a little more golden tone and one with a whiter tone. So I'm actually going to mix those two and use as a highlight on my cheeks and on my brow bone. Just a little bit. And a little bit down my nose. So that's my face done. As you can see, my brows, my highlight, my blusher and my contour. And one of my eyebrows is a little bit darker than the other one. Yay! Okay, that's what I have to do. So that's one way you can use this palette, and you can use whatever eyeshadows you want. But however, this palette is for multi-purposes. It says Infinity Palette is the ultimate product bound to no rules. 8 colors with infinite possibilities. Use them for sculpting your face, eyes, brows, cheeks, décolletage and body. You are the creator. So I'm actually going to make a eye look with them as well. So I'm going to zoom you in and maybe you can see my makeup a little bit better now. So I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to take that light shade called Maffei, which is that one, and put it all over my lid. And this brush was a little bit dirty, so maybe it had some product left on it. It looks like it anyway. Then I'm going to take Cigar again, that cool tone that I used for contour. And I'm also going to buff that in on the lid. There will be a video coming up with me using this palette and using one of her other palettes on top. So you will see more with this palette, and since I got it, which was on Christmas, I've used it every single day. Mostly on my face, but also on my eyes, and I really love it. I think the formula is really good. The pigmentation is really good. The blending abilities with it is really good. The color selection is really good, and I don't have anything bad to say about it. As I said in the beginning, I thought the kick-up from the product bothered me, but now it doesn't. So now I have laid down a pretty brown and cool toned base look. So I'm going to take a smaller, more defined brush and take the black shade in this palette, which is called Fornax, and just use that to darken up my outer corner. And on top of that, I'm going in with the browner shade called Swiggy again, just to warm it up a little bit more, because I feel it's a little bit too cool toned. And then to blend it out, I mixed the Maffei and Swiggy again. The key to a good looking eye makeup is the blending, which I'm not that good at actually, but so now that I have that on, I'm going to take the golden highlight called Virgil, and that is that one, and put it in the center of my eyelid as a bit of a halo eye, with a little bit more denser brush, and also take it on the inner parts of my lid, just to get some more definition. And I'm taking the Milky Way highlight as my inner corner highlight. Then I actually want to try to take Andromeda, which was the that shade. And blend that in with the highlighting shade. Maybe this is too much for you for a daily basis, but as you saw before I put on the black shade, you could totally rock just that top color, the cigar one. So that's that. I'm going to apply liner and mascara and be right back. So I have put on liner and mascara, and this is the final look. I think I can intensify the cheek highlight a little bit, so I'm going to do that. But I'm going to take a bigger brush this time. And just take the Milky Way shade. So here is the finished look with the LH Cosmetics Infinity palette. So I'm just going to add something to my lips. This is the Colourpop lipstick in the color Aftershock. I just bought it, and it's a nice nude spring color. I'm just having problem applying them as usual. Okay, so this is the look. If you're someone that likes makeup, I really think you should buy this palette, because it has 8 very good shades to use wherever on your face, and the pigmentation is good. The price is good for this palette. I really like this palette. I think this have been one of my favorite palettes since I got it on Christmas, as I said, and I've been using it every day, mostly on my face and not on my eyes, but I think the eye makeup looks pretty good as well, and I would totally recommend anyone to buy this. And I really love that she came out with a brand that's a palette that said you are the creator, because I really love Linda Hallberg. I've been following her since she started, and she's one of the reasons I did go to a makeup school to be a makeup artist. I think she's amazing. She's so creative, and she seems so nice and down to earth, and she has the cutest cats. So yeah, I'm really happy for her that she launched her own brand. And as I've said, I've tried one of her other palettes, and it's the Enchanted Secrets one that looks like this. And I actually want to try her crayons as well, because I think they look amazing. So yeah, I think you should buy this if you don't have it. I have like many palettes with blushes in them and many contour palettes, but this really is a multifunctional palette, and when I travel this spring and summer I will definitely be bringing this one with me because it's so easy to have all over. So yeah, that was my review of the, not review maybe, but that was my thoughts on the Infinity palette by Linda Hallberg. If you want me to talk about some other products that you might know I have in my collection, or you want me to try out, please leave a comment down below, and as always, please subscribe if you haven't already. And until I make another video, I hope you guys take care. Bye bye.